Hey traders, John Healthy. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Thursday morning here for me, and I am just going. I'm just going to share with you the number one biggest thing that helped you become a successful trader. And what is that number one biggest thing? What do you think the number one reason why most people fail at trading is what? What do you think it is? Well, the number one reason why most people fail is, well, one of the top reasons why most people fail in the markets is because they don't take their setup every single time it appears. They may have a good setup, but they pick and choose. In the past, I have done that the same thing too, right? Like I haven't taken a trade because I'm not too quite sure. Now, what are the reasons behind you not being too quite sure about a trade? Even though you've done your back testing, you've done your research, and you're confident, but when you get to step up, what is the number one reason why you're not confident with that trade? You're afraid of what? Losing money. So that tells me the amount of money that you're risking on that one trade, it's too much for you. It's way too much for you, and you're having a lot of problems, a lot of issues with that to help you that's stopping you from moving forward. So the number one biggest key that you can do moving forward is you need to be able to trade an amount of money where the losses are not hurting you, but the wins are not exciting you. And I learned this just recently, right? There was two trades that I recently got into. One trade called trade A, I thought that was a beautiful setup, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful setup. Trading B wasn't really that good. I thought, you know what? I'm not too quite sure about trading setup B. They both did the same thing, right? But my thoughts was, I'm trying to be right. So what ended up happening was this. I saw trading setup A and I thought this thing's a really good setup. So I took that and I saw trading setup B. What do you think I did? I took that as well too, right? So I took that as well too. And when I did take that, and when I took both of them, and guess what happened the very next day? Now that was actually yesterday. That was actually yesterday. But what do you think actually happened today in the markets the very next day? Trading setup A that I thought was going to run on quite nicely didn't do anything. Just a small sideways doji day. Not much. Guess what trading setup B did? It ran on for almost a 25% profit the first day. I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm still in them right now. But I wanted to give you that example of that the trades that you think is going to run on just don't really run on, and the trades that you think are going to run on, they don't run on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say there. So the number one biggest key that you can do with your trading is to be able to take every single trade you take without thinking about it. You know, not trying to be right. Well, here's the setup, but let me double check these other things that I have no connection with the actual trading system itself. And so, bam, right, you're in, and now you're trading in a way where you're now trying to be right in the market. And like I'm right now, I'm in 4 trades. I have no idea which one is going to generate a profit and which one's not. Now I know majority of the trades are going to generate a profit. That's just the way it works, as long as I'm managing those trades properly. But guess what? That's just the way trading goes. But the thing is, trying to be right on every single trade is stopping you from moving forward. You need to have a simple setup and take every single trade. I don't know, and having the expectation of no expectations. You just don't know what's going to happen, and stop trying to be right on these trades and just take the trade. My mentor always said to me, people would rather be right than rich. And what he means by that is they're trying to be right all this time, picking, choosing, and it's stopping them from actually moving forward in a big way. And that's actually the thing that's actually stopping them moving forward in their trading career. But if you say, you know what, trading successfully is all about taking a setup, because you may have one setup that makes you 100% return on your trade, or one setup. And then you might take the identical setup the very next time that looks almost identical to that setup, but it stops you out. Were you right here and wrong here? No, right? Because there's every single trade has a random outcome built in with a probability outcome. And the only way you can really see that probability, if you take every trade regardless of what you think or hope or feel or all that sort of stuff for 20 trades. And then over those 20 trades, you're going to see the win-loss ratio and all that sort of stuff. Makes sense? And that's how you're going to do well in the markets. That's how you're going to really kick butt and do really well in the markets. Picking and choosing and trying to be right, you actually stop yourself from moving forward. But if you let go of that fear, and the reason why you got that fear is because you're trading the amount of money that if you did lose on that trade, or the amount of money you lose on the trade, you are now going to that trade that you're going to lose on that trade, it's actually too much for your account. So therefore, it's actually stopping you from moving forward. Make sense? So the biggest thing you can do is have a setup and track a trade. But the wins can't excite you and the losses can't hurt you. If you get that sort of that medium there, boom, you're ready to go on a big way.